The Philippines' contribution in the field of science and technology has been remarkable through the years, as it represents the wide scientific and technological advances the Philippines has made. Science and technology in the Philippines first started during the pre-Spanish period. Even before the colonization by the Spaniards in the Philippine Islands, the natives of the archipelago already had practices linked to science and technology. Filipinos were already aware of the medicinal and therapeutic properties of plants and the methods of extracting medicine from herbs. They already had an alphabet, number system, a weighing and measuring system, and a calendar of the space. Filipinos also are already engaged in farming, shipbuilding, mining, and weaving. The Banawe rice terraces are among the sophisticated products of engineering by pre-Spanish era Filipinos. The next is Spanish colonial period. The colonization of the Philippines contributed to growth of science and technology in the archipelago. The Spanish introduced formal education and founded scientific institutions. During the early years of Spanish rule in the Philippines, parish schools were established where religion, reading, writing, arithmetic, and music was taught. Sanitation and more advanced methods of agriculture was taught to the natives. Later, the Spanish established colleges and universities in the archipelago, including the old university in the Philippines, which is the University of Santo Tomas. The galleon trade have accounted in the Philippine colonial economy. Trade was given more focus by the Spaniard colonial authorities due to the prospects of big profits. Agriculture and industrial development, on the other hand, were relatively neglected. The opening of the Suez Canal saw the influx of European visitors to the Spanish colony, and some Filipinos were able to study in Europe who were probably influenced by the rapid development of scientific ideas brought by the Age of Enlightenment. The next is the American period and post-Commonwealth era. Science during the American period was inclined toward agriculture, food processing, forestry, medicine, and pharmacy. Not much focus was given in the development of industrial technology due to the free trade policy with the United States, which nurtured an economic journey toward agriculture and trade. The next is the Marcos era. During the Ferdinand Marcos presidency, the importance of science grew. In the Article 15, Section 9 of the 1973 amended Constitution, he declared that the advancements of science and technology shall have priority in the national development. In his 2 terms of presidency and during martial law, he enacted many laws promoting science and technology. In his 3rd State of the Nation address on January 22, 1968, he recognized that technology was the leading factor in economic development and channeled additional funds to support projects in applied sciences and science education. And the last will be the Fifth Republic. Fifth Republic in 1986, during Corazon Aquino's presidency, the National Science and Technology Authority was replaced by the Department of Science and Technology, giving sciences and technology a representation in the cabinet. Under the medium-term Philippine Development Plan for the years 1987 to 1992, science and technology's role in the economy recovery and sustained economic growth was highlighted. During Corazon Aquino's State of the Nation address in 1990, she said that science and technology development shall be one of the top 3 priorities of the government towards an economy recovery. Fidel V. Ramos. He believes that science and technology was one of the means wherein the Philippines could attain the status of new industrialized country. During his term, he was able to establish programs that were significant to the field of science and technology. In 1993, Science and Technology Agenda for National Development was established. Among its priorities were exporting winners identified by the DTI, domestic needs identified by the President's Council for Countryside Development, support industries, and coconut industry development. In President Joseph Estrada's term, he signed two major legislations. First, Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, which was designed to protect and preserve the environment and ensure the sustainable development of its natural resources. Second, the Electronic Commerce Act of 2000, which outlaws computer hacking and provides opportunities for new businesses emerging from the internet-driven new economy. In Gloria Macapagal Arroyo administration, the science and technology sector of the Philippines was dubbed as the golden age of science and technology. Numerous laws and projects that concerns both the environment and science to push technology as a tool to increase the country's economic level. This is to help increase the productivity from science, technology, and innovations, and help benefits the poor people. Moreover, the term Philippinovation was the coined term used in helping the Philippines to be an innovation hub in Asia. In 2014, President Aquino conferred 4 new national scientists for their contribution in the scientific field. Academician Gavino C. Trono, Angel C. Alcala, Ramon C. Barba, and Edgardo D. Gomez was honored in their respective fields. On June 15, 2018, President Rodrigo Roa A. Duterte signed the Republic Act No. 11035, also known as an act institutionalizing the Balik Scientist Program, would give more incentives to returning Filipino experts, scientists, inventors, and engineers who would share their expertise in the country. The President highlighted Dr. Javier's commitment to addressing the needs of the poor through modern science, as well as the active role he is playing in informing the public about how science can be used to improve access to food and health, and in ensuring high safety standards in research and production of biotechnological innovations. As of now, there are still numerous projects and actions that are being implemented by the government for further development of our own technology. And if we manage these advancements and continued at its fast pace, it will surely lead to the more prosperous and more advanced breakthroughs in the near future. And that will be all. Thank you.